Kids, here we go.
Quiet, everybody! Settle down now, quiet!
This time we'll take it right from the top, huh? Now watch those phone cues, will you, honey? You ready, kids? Yeah. 1, 2.
Hello, everybody.
We're speaking to you in the south of France now, are we not?
Yes, you are.
Is this where you live at the moment?
Yes, it is. I have a villa here.
What color would you say that was, sort of sapphire?
Are you an outdoor sort of person, you say? You don't like...
Yes, I am. I don't like being inside.
Right. And you don't like wearing clothes either?
No.
Right. Okay.
You actually have lived outside the United States for,
25 years.
Why did you leave?
Racism.
Give us some examples of how you're treated in America.
Oh, come on, man. You know how I'm treated. I'm no more than a nigger here.
If it's so painful for you to come to the United States, I have to ask you why you do.
I needed the money.
How would you describe your style?
What?
How would you describe your style?
What?
How would you describe your musical style?
Black classical music.
You left the USA in the 70s, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
You've lived in lots of different countries. Does anywhere feel most comfortable or homely for you?
Yeah, Africa.
Right. When was the last time you went to the USA?
I went this year, 1998, to do Seattle and Newark.
Do you still feel as strongly about the reasons for leaving the USA?
I sure do. The racism is ridiculous.
Okay. Do you feel that the music is helping that at all? Or hindering it?
What music?
Any style of music, rap music.
Rap music is ruining music because it's nothing but drums and talking.
Oh boy. Our rap has brought so many people together, so many different nationalities, so many from all backgrounds, and I don't know if that happens without hip-hop.
They are not aware of their history, of American history, of Negro history, or of African history.
We don't need to teach history. We don't need to teach anything that is subjective. It needs to only be engineering taught in school. Any forced subjective information is just to weaken and indoctrinate our species. And that's what schools do now.
As an engineer, I love hearing you say that, but to push back, history is not, the interpretation of history might be subjective, but history has some facts and they're useful to give a grounding to the way you do engineering.
I don't 100% believe in anything, any concept of the future or any concept of history, because history was just written by the victors.
Yeah, that's
so. Right. If I see stuff happen on the day that later that day is reported wrong, so how wrong is something reported 1,000 years ago? And why would we argue about something that's not in the now? Because that's the only thing that everyone can agree upon is that it is now, right now.
Yeah, well, you try not to make the mistakes of the past. That's the usefulness of history, the limited usefulness of history.
The biggest mistake from the past that we keep making is looking at the past.
Too much. Giving too much value to the past.
Too much value to the past. We are now. We are now. We are here. We are one species. We are one race.
I beg your pardon?
I gather you don't believe in interracial romantic relationships. You don't believe in them?
No.
But you had a white husband once.
My God, that was a mistake.
Oh, yeah, I saw Nelson Mandela this year.
I was going to ask you about that. That was one of your lifetime ambitions, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. We were there for his anniversary and his wedding celebration.
Right.
He got married the day before his birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And he's 80 years old.
Right. What was the whole thing like?
It was fantastic. There were 3,000 people there, including Stevie Wonder, Michael Jackson, many celebrities.
Right. Did you perform for him?
No, I didn't perform for him. I was invited as a guest.
Right.
And that was new because people are always wanting me to sing and play.
You'll be playing the Royal Albert Hall on the 14th. For those fans who are getting their first chance to see you when you come over to the UK, what would you say that they can expect to see?
A legend. I'm a legend because my music is timeless.
Did you once dance completely naked in a nightclub?
Yes, I did. How did you hear about that? That was in Liberia before they had the coup.
Right.
I was so happy to be home.
Well, thanks very much, Dr. Nina Simone, for taking time out to speak to us on the Blues Angle.
Will I get a copy of this?
The more I see